Adventure Games. I'm Scott McDonald.
And I'm Larry Carrigaty. We're here to show you the world's fastest growing sport, the sport of paintball. We're here at Quest Paintball in Victor, Montana to show you what the game is all about, show you what safety tips there are in the game, to show us how the game is played, and basically what equipment we're using. This first episode we're going to go on with a series of footage about what the sport is about. We'll probably go to different fields, probably to Idaho. We'll probably be here at Quest most of the time because it's a registered, insured field. I'm going to let Scott McDonald show you some of the equipment here and what we use.
Okay, to introduce you to a couple of the many different kinds of guns you can use, this is a stock gun. This is what paintball started out with. They're powered by 12-gram CO2s. You can buy it in any common grocery store. They slide into this. Slides back on, you have 30 shots of instant disposable power. The paintballs slide in the back, you have about 15 shots on top. This is a regulation for all stock guns, along with the horizontal feed. You have to pump it, and then fire it with each shot, tilt it forward, pump it. Now barrel plugs are in for safety at all times when goggles are not put on. The sight is there for a little bit of added accuracy. Next, we step up to a pump gun. Those that have auto triggers be pumped and fired many times. Floaters carry many more balls, and you don't have to tilt it forward in order to fire. Again, barrel plugs are in at all times. Constant air tank holds more than 30 shots all the way. This holds probably around 400, and get all the way up to a 20-ounce tank that has probably closer to 1,200 shots. Now this is not this is a semi-automatic operated gun for tournament players mostly, but also very good for the recreational player. Now the gun fires each time the trigger is pulled, and it can fire up to 7 shots a second. There's a motorized loader that makes sure the balls all drop in at that speed to make sure that you never have a blank shot. I'm going to turn it off because semi-automatics do go on the bridge. Now to get a little more complicated, you can get to the pumps that were automated into semi-automatics. And they can fire sometimes a little bit faster, but they are a little bit tricky to get used to how to using them. As you can watch the back of it, the gun automatically pumps because of the automated mechanism inside. And there you have it. Those are your basic 3 kinds of guns. You can get many different accessories for your guns, such as silencers to deaden the sound. These are kind of worthless, knowing that the game now is all within close quarters and you can pretty much spit on the guy before you can hear him. These tubes are used for the stock gun, and paintballs come in many different arrays of colors. You can see in Larry's little kiss jar over here. Kisses. And tanks come in many different sizes, such as the 7-ounce yields about 400 rounds. The 12-ounce yields about 600 rounds. The 20-ounce that you saw on this. And a 32-ounce, which we have over there, and it's kind of tied up, but it's pretty big. Okay, we're going to give it over to Larry, where he's going to talk about some safety tips, such as this chronograph, which is used to measure the speed of the balls so as not to deadly injury.
Cause deadly injury.
Cause deadly injury.
Let's start that one over again.
Okay. Now I'm going to hand it over to Larry. He's going to tell us about some safety tips, such as a chronograph, which is used to keep us from becoming deadly harmed.
Here we are. Here's a couple of paintballs right here. These are like your vitamin shelled capsules that you would have with your vitamin E capsules or whatever you would take in the morning, vitamin pills or so forth, so on. They're filled with fish oil or an oil substance, which is pretty much like a soap, like you'd use for washing or whatever. They're pretty much like mineral oil droplets or something. These things are pretty hard. They do tend to bounce, which I'll bounce them right now. Just like that, but it looks like I didn't catch it. Anyways, these things will be traveling at you around 200 miles an hour. That's about 350 feet, or 300 feet per second. These things are coming at you. If they hit you in the eyeball, your eyeball is going to come out. That's why we have safety gear. These are the safety gears you don't want to have for your eyes. These are ski goggles. These are not made for deflecting paintballs. Paintball will go through a safety goggle like this, and plus they're not insured. We have another pair of goggles, which are shop goggles here. They are also no good. A paintball will go right through these things like nothing at all. You basically are not wearing anything with these. Don't use sunglasses. Sunglasses are useless in the sport of paintball unless you want to use it behind a pair of registered goggles, which we have a few of them here. Like these are Scott goggles, which are very good. These lenses will withstand a shotgun blast. That's if you want to shoot it with birdshot up to about 4 feet away. Most of these goggles here, as you can see, except for these ones, of course, are all authorized for the use of paintball. They are insured, so if a paintball does go through it, they won't be able to replace your eyes, but you will get $1 million out of the whole trouble. So, but anyways, these things are guaranteed that paintball won't go through them. They're made out of latex, and they should withstand a paintball hit up to approximately right up on top of them. If you put the gun right into them, you go ahead and blast around and it shouldn't go through these things. These are a pair of Spectros right here, very expensive. These run about 80 bucks. But I'll tell you, it's worth spending the money on a good pair of goggles. Before you buy a gun, I suggest you to buy a good pair of goggles. Here we've got a pair of vent goggles. These are pretty nice too. You don't have the panoramic view as you do with the JT, but you know, they'll seem to work okay. Here's your lower level entry goggles, which work just as fine. These are also JT. They are insured with JT International. They have a long name of going with motocross equipment and ski goggles. Remember, do not use ski goggles, do not use shot goggles, because they just will not work for the sport of paintball. We're going to go out to the field and we're going to shoot some of these paintballs, and we'll show you some of the other safety devices we use. Like as Scott showed you earlier, we have a chronograph right here. Chronograph with a little shield on that. These things work really good at judging the speed of the ball. They'll also, if you get one of these little tiny babies, they'll also tell you what your 9mm is shooting or your arrow is shooting. Well, I guess that's pretty much it.
Just hold it down in front of the
Yeah.
Here we are at the shooting range at Quest Paintball Adventure Games in Victor, Montana, and I'm going to show you what a paintball gun shoots like for those of you that don't know. This is my custom-made stock gun that I got from Carter Machine in California. Not too many people have a gun that looks like this, but it'll give you the idea for stock play. I just loaded up a quick paintball there. Drop that off. We use the quick changes. Quick changes come right off the belt into there, and I load it up for 30 shots. Now, pump guns are a little more accurate than semi-automatics by just a little hair, but this gun has been formulated right down to this paint. I'm proud of this one. Now, we use sights on most of the pump guns just because it gives us that extra little edge over the semi-automatics, which normally don't have sights. It's a spray and pray technique. Now, I have my goggles on. Right now I don't have a face mask because I'm just shooting at the shooting range. That way you can see my mouth. But I can take my barrel plug out because I have the goggles on, and everybody around me does too. Now that's what a real paintball gun looks like. Now, if you see the center target, my scope is not set in right now, but we're going to find out exactly how it does. Out of paint. And I have to load up another tube. Goes in just as easy. My scope is not sighted in, by the way. I just found that out.
Here we are at Quest Paintball, like Scott mentioned earlier. I have a tournament playing gun here. This is called a Mini Mag. As you can see here, we have a power feeder We have our barrel plug inserted. You notice I'm wearing my goggles. We're out on the field right now. Goggles must be worn at all times. This little thing has a expansion chamber here, as you can see. I got a really nice scope right here, which is a Sight System dot eye scope. Really good thing to use. As Scott mentioned earlier, stock guns are a little bit more accurate than semis here, but I could pump out 10 rounds a second compared to Scott's 1 round per second. I have a back hose here, a stock. I got a back hose which is connected to my back bottle harness here, which you can see my big bottle. It also has another expansion chamber here. I also carry on this particular one 600 rounds. Here's one of the round carriers here, and this will hold 100 rounds. This one's empty right now. Also, some little tricks on this gun is you have a power loader right here. It keeps the balls from getting jammed in here. So when you are shooting at 10 rounds a second, you can really blast it. You can hear that little doohickey going off in there. It's light censored, so when you notice that there's no balls coming down through this little clear plastic here, it'll trigger the light sensor and it'll shove some balls down there. My gun's usually pretty dirty. I never clean it out because I tend to use a lot of paint. Anyways, we'll load this thing up and shoot it. See how well we can turn that sight, target behind me pink. Today we're shooting Zap paint, pink. Pretty nice looking stuff. People hate getting shot by pink paint. It's pretty yucky. Anyways, we'll go ahead and load it up here. This is like typical tournament play. This thing will hold 200 rounds, and don't forget each one of these hold 100 rounds. Let's go ahead and turn this target pink. I forgot to turn on my autoloader there. See my loader's going off. That means I have no more paint in here, and I just blew 100 rounds there in I'd say about a minute and a half or so. So you can imagine what this gun will do. Of course, here is a Tasso barrel plug. They're made by Ball Busters. These are in case of accidental discharge, and you should always keep them in your gun after you're done firing, just because you don't want to hurt anybody. You never know if nobody's wearing the goggles out here. It's mandatory to wear your goggles out in the field, but some people are pretty stupid, I'll tell you that. Also, again, Scott said he wasn't wearing a face shield, either am I. A lot of tournament players don't wear face shields, but on this field, they tend to want you to wear a face shield. Paintballs are traveling at 200 miles an hour, like I said before. If you get in a hidden face, it'll make quite a bruise anywhere on your face there, unless you have a beard or mustache. I don't think I could grow one. But anyways, this is your typical tournament type playing goggles. They're really good JTs. Anyways, we're going to switch over to some product, show you some products and what different products do in our next section here. And hopefully on our second episode, we'll be able to show you some real play out in the paintball field. I'm sure you guys really want to see that, people blasting each other. Don't forget that paintball is a very safety organized game. There's many rules to the sport of paintball. It's raining out here. The camera is covered up with plastic right now, but it is a very safety conscious game. There are a lot of rules, and I will go into that in the second episode. Thank you for coming out and playing paintball with us, and Scott McDonald will walk in here and say goodbye to you too. Catch you guys later.
Here we are to demonstrate a little bit of safety on why you should not wear ski goggles or anything other than approved goggles when you're playing paintball. This is Jeff Sanders. He was our cameraman at the time. Now he's our demonstrator for us. He's going to shoot his pair of goggles that he used to wear. As you can see, that's a normal paintball encounter. Our registered goggles are completely gooed, but unmarked. There's nothing wrong with them. They can still be used. These goggles, on the other hand, are shattered and battered. And this mask can allow paintballs to slide underneath, even just avoiding the goggles. Hi, I'm here with Chris Johns. We're here to play a little bit of one-on-one speedball. What we're going to be doing is, he's going to be starting from there, I'm going to start from there. We're both going to be rushing for that one flag. First person to take that flag across to the other person's pole makes the game. When the whistle blows, we have about 5 to 15 minutes. In this situation, we will have 5 minutes, but it's going to be a little bit shorter than that. The game can be cut short if one of us gets hit the size of a quarter. Good luck to you.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Well, that was a little game of speedball. As you can see, I almost made it, but I got one in the tail. Actually, I got hit a little bit early, but it wasn't the size of a quarter, so it did not count. You played a good game. Good job. Thanks.
How you going? Here I am again. I'm Larry Carragay, and we're here with Chris Johns, and we're going to ask him some questions about how he started playing paintball. He's a little bit shy. He's waiting for all his groupies. Anyway, so how long have you been playing paintball, Chris?
Oh, I started about 6 months ago.
And how do you like the game?
It's a blast. It's kind of my sport now. I spend lots and lots of money on it.
Yeah, I know you were an avid snowboarder there for a while. What happened to that?
Well, I spend my money here now, so I can't afford to play snowboard anymore.
Yeah, paintballs do get kind of expensive, especially if you shoot a semi-automatic. They seem to go through a lot of balls. They go for about $5 per 100. And if you could buy them by a case of 2,000, you could buy them for about 4 cents a ball. So it ends up to be about 90 bucks or so. How many paintballs do you go through in a day?
Well, if I conserve, I can keep it down to under 300, but if I just decide to go crazy, it just goes up from there.
Yeah, how did your folks like it? His parents came down this week and played some paintball, and his mother got out here. In fact, we talked her into coming out here. How did they like that?
My dad had a blast out here. He wants to come out here again. My mom, she wasn't too sure about it at first, but we got her out here for a few games, and she was out there all set and ready to go, but as soon as they started shooting at her, she ran away. But she had fun.
Yeah, I remember that scene. It was pretty funny. Yeah, we're sitting here right in front of the speedball field here at Quest, where you just saw a little episode of Scott McDonald and Chris Johns here battling it out. I see that you got Scott McDonald in the butt there.
that's always a little satisfaction.
Yeah, Scott's our cameraman right now since I'm out here interviewing. I was the cameraman during the speedball thing. I hope to see some of you guys out here sometime and playing some paintball like this guy here. Next week's episode, we're going to have the Zetos out here. I keep on butchering their name. Paintball again. We're going to talk about the guidelines to playing safe paintball and some of the rules that we abide by out here in the paintball field. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, first of all, goggle safety. Goggles must be worn at all times. As soon as you pass the boundaries going onto the field, you wear the goggles. Barrel plugs don't come out until the beginning of the game. And when you come back off the field, goggles stay on and the plugs go back in before you get in the parking lot. Boundaries. Just stay within all the barbed wire, stay within all the ribbon. It's basically a pretty easy rule to follow. You just stay within all the boundaries.
Yeah, you make sure that your balls stay in the boundaries too, because you never know what neighbors are outside and outside the other side of the boundaries, and we don't really like to hurt anybody out here. This is just a game, remember, folks. We're out here to have fun, and that's about right.
There's no profanity. We try to keep it down for those of you that have religious beliefs that want to keep it down. It also creates a less hostile environment. Not that it actually is hostile out here, it's just it keeps down any fights that may occur. We also no hand-to-hand combat. That's what that leads up to. You're out here to shoot them, not to kick them.
That's right. You're out here to shoot them, and don't forget you're out here to mark them with paint. You're not really shooting the person, you're marking them with paint. It's like playing Capture the Flag the olden times when you were a kid. Instead of a hand tag, you're out there marking them with a paint gun.
Referees are out there in orange vests or any other bright colors. They're there to check paint and say, Larry gets hit on the back here. He can't quite reach back and find out where exactly he's hit or if it's big enough to be called out. Anything over a quarter is hit. That's anything occupying the circle of a quarter. The referees check him, call him in or out. The referees also start and stop the games.
Yeah, we're very crucial here about cheating. We believe that this is a fair sportsmanship type game and that cheating should not be involved in this game. Like also in other professional sports or amateur sports, cheating is definitely counted out here. We don't like calling people when you are hit, and the mark has to be as big as a quarter anywhere on your body. We call it a hit. We don't call it a dead man because you're basically still alive. If we call it dead man, then it would be more like war. So we do call it a hit. Hit is marked as as big as a quarter anywhere on your body.
We do have rental guns here, and we probably showed you those earlier on if you were watching some of our other shows. Feel free to use our rental equipment, or you can use your own. You just have to use the registered goggles, and that's one of our big rules. We also have barrel plugs to issue if you don't have your own barrel plugs.
Yeah, it's very important, people, that you wear and use registered and insured goggles. Ski goggles will just not handle it. Shop goggles, definitely not. You definitely want to stay away from that kind of equipment. You don't want to use them out here on the paintball field. You don't want to use them out there on the Renegade field. Renegade field is a field that's not registered. For myself, Scott and I, we play on an amateur team. We must play on a registered field. It's very important that when you do get to our standard of paintball, that you do play on a registered field and make sure that that field is fully insured and complies to all of these safety rules. We also have some other safety rules here too, like a man down call. Would you like to explain that, Scott?
Yes, it's whenever a person is injured, say his mask is ripped off. He walks by. I was at SC Village in California, and some bees got underneath the mask. He hit a hornet's nest, and he instinctively pulled off his mask, and the referees instantly came up and covered his entire body. Just got up in front of him and just covered him in order to protect his eyes. And then his mask was then shaken free, put right on. The refs usually carry an extra set of goggles to put on him. Now, that was a rare situation, but times do happen when you walk by and they can't get taken off, and the referee sees that, instantly man down, everybody stops firing.
Anyone that doesn't stop firing usually gets sits out a few games or gets kicked off the field. We also have, if you have your own gun, most of the rental guns that we have here at Quest are chronoed to no faster than 300 feet per second or 200 miles an hour. It's for your own safety that guns don't go hot. Hot means go over that speed limit because paintballs do hurt when they do hit you. Depends on where they hit you. But we definitely want to think safety when it comes to to playing paintball.
We do have surrender rules as another safety guideline, because we do have it as an option. A lot of people like to just have the surrender rule eliminated, but we opt to have it put in there. The surrender rule consists of just whenever you get too close to someone where their back is to you, or you feel that they're in a disadvantage and they'd rather not get hit, you can ask them to surrender. But as soon as they turn around and make an offensive move at you, you have the option right there to shoot you.
Yeah, always be careful when you're out in the forest, even out here on the paintball fields. You don't know what kind of obstacles you may encounter, terrain you may encounter. Always be careful where you step, always be careful where you go. Out here on the paintball field and out here in the forest, right behind us is the Bitterroot Mountains. Also, please don't forget, again, I'll be strict on that, we are always talking about goggle safety. I'm sure in another episode or episode after or before this, we showed you some film clips of using ski goggles and not registered goggles. And paintballs are very lethal weapons there if not used and not properly used in the right place. Anyways, also those barrel plugs are very important. We'll catch you guys out there later on. Happy paintball playing.
Later.
Hey, here comes somebody. Get him!
You guys got safeties? There's not one in.
This is where it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, that one doesn't have a safety.
Okay.
How's it work? Actually, it's probably.
Hi, welcome to Paintball Adventure Games. I'm Scott McDonald.
And I'm Larry Carragay. We're here at Quest Paintball Adventure Games in Victor to show you some of our exciting new footage. We got who do we got here today?
We have the Zitto family.
Yeah, we got 3 boys here that love to shoot each other. They stopped fighting out in the real world, now they're out here blasting each other.
Let's get one of these boys in here.
First one is Nathan. He's a pretty exciting character. Isn't he good looking?
Getting her closer.
Oh,
Yeah, you're too far
edit,
away.
Shut, cut. Okay, here we are with Nathan. What got you into the game, Nathan?
I was playing with some Splat Masters with a couple of friends. We were using unsafe goggles and stuff, and then we saw an ad at the roller skating ring down in Hamilton, and so we decided to come try it out.
What is a Splatmaster?
It's they call it a stock gun, and it's used 12 grams CO2s, and you have to cock it every time you click to shoot.
12 grams of those little CO2 capsules that you use for 22s, or not 22s, for BB guns. You shove them in the gun and that propels the BB. We use them on the paintball field. And we'll edit that out. We use those in the paintball field the same as you'd use it in a BB gun. You got the rest of your brothers here, huh?
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce one of them?
This one that's coming on is Jonathan. He's the littlest.
How old is he?
He's 12.
Say hi, Jonathan.
Hi.
And the next one?
This is Chris. He's in the middle.
He's in the middle. How old are you, Chris?
15.
15? How long have you been playing paintball?
Almost a year.
Almost a year now? And did you start out with those Splatmasters too?
Yep.
And what kind of gun do you have now?
Titman, just like that one.
Just like that one. Ooh, that's a pretty nice gun there. What kind of gun is that right there, Nathan?
I got a mini mag. It's semi-auto. Shoots 7 to 8 rounds a second, and cost me about $900 for the whole setup.
Ooh, where'd you get that money?
Savings. Used it all.
How about you, Chris? Have you been baling a lot of hay?
Yeah, changing pipes.
Changing pipes and stuff? We're gonna get these guys out in the field later on.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us about something about your life. Where do you go to school at, Nathan?
I go to school at Victor, Montana. And it's a small C school. I play football. I used to wrestle at Corvallis until I switched schools. And I'm gonna go out for baseball this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Those sports are almost as fun as paintball.
Really? Do you like paintball more?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How about you, Jonathan?
I go to school in Corvallis, Montana. I'm in 7th grade, and I play football, and I wrestled this year.
Would you rather play paintball than play football?
Yeah. Paintball is more challenging, and it's a one-on-one sport.
Really? How do you like shooting your brothers?
It's fun. It's the only way I can get back at them.
See, for some of you young guys, perfect. How about you, Chris?
I go to school in Corvallis too, play football, wrestle. Paintball's better.
Paintball's a lot better, huh? What do the people think about you playing paintball?
I guess some of my friends come up sometimes. Everybody likes it that's never played it
Yeah.
that I've brought up.
It's a little bit expensive for you guys, too, I bet. Yeah. Believe me, I know. Edit.
Record.
Okay, believe me, I know, man. I watch these guys spend a lot of money on paintballs, and once in a while you'll get better at it, like Nathan here. He shoots this auto mag, and this thing shoots 10 rounds a second. It's a mini mag, and he seems to go through quite a few rounds. How many rounds do you go through in one day?
I can go between 500, that's a slow day, to 1,000 on a fast day.
Yeah, how about you there, Jonathan?
I go through probably 500, 600 max.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Chris?
600 or 700.
Yeah, how about you two older boys? Do you guys get in a lot of fights now since you started playing paintball?
We used to.
Don't need to, I put him in his place on the field.
Have you got him pretty good yet?
I got them lots of times.
Yeah, you see some of you younger kids, man, that have older brothers like this one. You can shoot them up. Anyways, we're going to go out there to the field and we're going to play some, I think 3-on-3. We're out here on a Tuesday, and the field's usually not open on a Tuesday. Usually open Saturday and Sundays we come out here and play. But these kids are going to play some 3-on-3 with some other people out here on the field.
Hi, here we are at Quest Paintball. We're getting ready to shoot up a game of attack and defend. My comrades and I, John and Chris, are going to be defending the town against Jonathan, Chris, and Nathan down on the road. Their objective is to get the flag, which is in the middle of our town, and take it out of the town, and our objective is just to keep it here. This game will last approximately 5 minutes. And now we're ready to go at the whistle.
Stop!
I didn't know we were supposed to kill.
Yeah, look at my cameraman here, Scott, got hit right in the head. Who shot Scott?
Me.
Yeah, this guy shot him. Nathan shot him. How was that game, Nathan?
That was a good one. It took us a while. These guys are good players. They held us off for quite a while.
Yeah, where'd you get shot at?
I got hit in the fanny pack. I was sticking around the corner.
Of course, that didn't hurt at all, I'm sure. How about you, Chris? Did you get shot?
Nope.
These two guys captured the flag. Did you get shot at all?
Nope.
No. But they were loading out some rounds. How many rounds you guys went through in that game?
For about 75.
It looks like your hopper got hit there, too.
I didn't know that counted on this video.
No, it doesn't. The only time it counts is during tournament play. Hopper hit, gun hits, or anything. Those only count on tournament hits. This would definitely count as a hit. You are totally out if this happened because you got hit in the face. Okay. Anywhere on the goggles, anywhere on the body, you get hit, you're out of the game. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out and playing some paintball with us. Yes, we'll catch you guys next week.
Here we are to demonstrate a little bit of safety on why you should not wear ski goggles or anything other than approved goggles when you're playing paintball. This is Jeff Sanders. He was our cameraman at the time. Now he's our demonstrator for us. He's going to shoot his pair of goggles that he used to wear. As you can see, that's a normal paintball encounter. Our registered goggles are completely gooed, but unmarked. There's nothing wrong with them. They can still be used. These goggles, on the other hand, are shattered and battered. And this mask can allow paintballs to slide underneath, even just avoiding the goggles.
Everybody ready down there?
I'll go over there.
This is tag in, tag out, double center flag.
Barrel plugs out down there.
Call yourself back in.
Wait, hold on. Pink check.
Hit him right in the head.
Let him up.
Don't let anybody tag that guy. Don't let anybody tag that guy.
I heard that.
Stand up.
He's back in. Call yourself back in. Call yourself back in when you get tagged out.
Shoulder, that was a shot.
Laura's got a shot in the shoulder. Do not put it in your pocket. Crossfire in here.
Over there. I'm out.
Oh, man.
This is a good game. This one's really good. Yes, sir. What? Tell him to get back in the bounds. Tell him to get back in.
No, I got it out of here. Hey, get my gun. Put your paintball. I'll give him my bottle. Watch out! Shoot him. You're dead, boy. No.
Oh, damn.
He's hit. He's hit.
I didn't get hit. It's just there.
Let him mellow out. Help him out.
Right in the back.
Help him out, Jeff. Help him out, Jeff.
All right. Here.
Get him off the field. Get him off the field.
You want down? Real quick.
Yeah.
You got hit in the back.
Yeah, he got hit in the back. It hurts. Oh, he got hit in the head. You okay, bro? Take it easy. Sit him down, man.
Just take a seat right there.
Okay, cool.
You okay? goggles on. Keep your goggles on.
Keep your goggles on. You okay, bro? You got wrong, man. No, no, you didn't. Get in. You'll be okay. You just have a bruise on your noggin, though. Another flag grab over here. Check him.
Surrender. Surrender.
Only guy's left is over there.
Oh man, what a game. This one's crazy. Check that guy. Wait, he's out. Don't shoot him anymore. You guys.
It's a 10-minute game, right?
Oh shit. Oh my god, that was too funny.
Dude, I want to see the replay on that.
That was funny. Oh shoot, that was too much. Oh my god.
Where's that girl? Don't forget your belt on.
That hurt? Keep your goggles on.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, she was good. Get out of the way. That was funny. She got.
Oh, darn. Man.
No profanity, guys. I'm taping. Oh shoot. No, we got both flags over there?
Yeah, both of them are over there.
All right. Keep your goggles on, guys. Keep your goggles on.
Yeah, both flags, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Barrel plugs in, guys. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you for paying me back. All right. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts.
Coming out.
You guys are nuts.
Is that a fake or what? I can tell by the way your gun sounded when you shot it. Yeah. It's like, no, he's not.
Hey guys, stop! I want to get a picture of all you guys with all your paintball hits.
Hey, everybody, come on back. I shot somebody
Let's see that guy's face. Oh my gosh, look at that. You got nailed.
We got nailed here.
Barrel plugs, guys, barrel plugs. How's your head? Does it still hurt? Pretty bad, huh? Turn around. You got smacked there in the back, too, really bad. Let's see your head.
Hey guys!
Ooh, shoot. You're going to have a bruise to talk about.
You alright? Boy, you almost got me in the head, though.
Gosh. No, you hit the ground.
Hit the ground, I felt the wind on my hair, but it never hit me. How did they not shoot you if you had a bullet? They went over there and started unloading on you. I know, I couldn't hear it.
She nailed those two guys right in the back.
Yeah. And I was like, they said he's out there, and I go, shit. No, it hit me. I was like,
Are you okay, bro? Are you okay? Yeah, that guy's okay. I thought he'd be okay.
I got one.
What? So, guys, what did you think about that game?
Good.
It's crazy.
I want to see the film.
Don't believe me that you're right.
This was like right there, man.
I thought this white guy was going to shoot me in the butt. That's what.
Yeah, right out. You look at right out of ammo right there.
Come on, guys, let's hear it now for Onan. All right, guys, thanks, man.
All right.
All right. This is the end of this week's episode with the boys.
This is Zitto Brothers signing off. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Red team's starting to move forward now.
I'm going to that spot.
Flag has been captured.
Got the flag. Got the flag. Got the flag. Run.
Hi, welcome to Paintball Adventure Games. I'm Scott McDonald.
And I'm Larry Carrier. We're at Quest Paintball Adventure Games out here in Victor, and we're sitting right in front of the registration booth. Today's episode, we're going to talk about goggle safety again. We're going to show you goggles not to wear, and hopefully Scott here will shoot one if his scope's on target. And I want to show off some of our other guns that we have here. Right here, I got a autococker. This is a customized Aaron Carter autococker. There's many machinists out there that do customized jobs for for paint guns. This gun right here is worth probably about $1,000 or so. So for you gun enthusiasts, you could really get into your money there. But how many times do you get to pull out your 300 Magnum and shoot a deer, or actually shoot a person? Probably seldom, and far in between, or at least every season or so. But with your paint gun, you could shoot someone every weekend and know that you're not killing him. You're just giving him a nice little bruise that he could brag about when he goes home. Right here we have a Tasso barrel. Tasso barrel plug made by Ballbuster right here for safety reasons. As you can see here, Scott's wearing his goggles for safety. This is a Tasso expansion chamber which has been customized out by Aaron Carter. This provides a CO2 powered paint gun. All paint guns are powered by CO2, nitrogen, or oxygen. They usually use non-flammable gas, even though oxygen does tend to blow up. Those are used by mostly the pros. Out here on this field, they tend to use carbon dioxide, which people give off when they exhale, for you guys that don't know anything about chemistry or the environment. As you can see here, the tank is connected to the expansion chamber by this little hose here, where the gas is allowed to expand and enter into a chamber which is located in here somewhere, where once you pull the trigger, the gas is expels out the barrel, and throws that cute little paintball out at you at 200 miles an hour. Anyway, Scott will introduce some of the rental guns that they have here at Quest. The only reason why we're here at Quest is because it's a registered and insured field for the sport of paintball, and we feel that that when you play paintball, you should play at a nice, insured, registered place where it's designed to play paintball. We'll go out to the field later on in this episode and show you some of the structures they have here, and we'll get to shoot Jeff the cameraman. Jeff Sanders, the cameraman back here. Anyways, you want to show off some of that gear that we got over there, Scott?
Sure. First of all, let's pull out the handy-dandy pump gun that we have at here at Quest Paintball. It's equipped with an auto trigger where whenever you pump the gun and you pull it back forward again, it will automatically fire if the trigger is held down. Now, basically it kind of goes like this. It'll make no problem with you keeping up with the semi-automatics. These are a little more accurate and also a lot more durable than most semi-automatics, being that there's less parts to mess up. They do hold 100 rounds here, 400 rounds here. It's a nice, easy blast off. And they're very basic, very easy for kids to get a good grip hold on. Next is the semi-automatic version of our rental guns. That's made by Tippmann, called the Pro-Am. It's easy to clean, not like those pump guns. When a ball does break in the barrel, you slide a squeegee in through here, pull it out the front. We'll show you a squeegee a little bit later on when we do have one of those breaks happen. This is a little bit easier to operate. It's good for smaller kids who have the smaller hands. They can just pump out the rounds as fast as they want to shoot them.
Yeah, for you wives out there that really want to shoot your husband, grab one of these suckers here, and you could make sure he goes home with some bruises.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a nice investment. This runs at about $250 to $300. This runs at about $100 to $150. And those are the basic guns we rent here, along with some of the fees. It's just kind of a good introductory game to get into if you haven't ever played before. You can come up here and rent. We give you the safety goggles. Everything's right there. It's nice and tame, I guess you could say. It's very safe.
Yeah, and that's the main thing about paintball is we want the safety. Safety is very important in this game. It is a game. It's not war. You go out here and try some of the tricks with real guns, and bullets go through trees. Paintballs don't. As we said before, paintballs have a soft gelatin coat on the outside, which is just like those pills you take at home, like vitamin E capsules or whatever capsules you have. And the inside's filled with an oil-based paint, not a petroleum-based, but a natural oil base, similar to your liquid soap or liquid bubble bath soap or stuff that your wife would probably use. We'd always also like to strictly say that goggles are very important on this field. Face mask is also very important unless you got a beard and mustache and don't mind getting hit in the face with a projectile going 200 miles an hour. It's all up to you, depending on how you play. But here at Quest, they're very strict about wearing goggles like this. If you don't play on a registered field and play outdoors, at your local field or someplace, nearby, you're probably going to play with less people, and you might not have as good as a time. Out here, we always know that people do show up. to come out here and play paintball. Sometimes we get anywhere from 20 to about 50 people playing paintball. It makes it a really good time. Paintball is played in a capture the flag basis. We have many different kinds of games in paintball. We've got capture the flag, as you can remember when you're a kid. You go out there, capture the other man's flag, bring it back to your flagpole. Would you like to talk about center flag there, Scott?
Sure. Center flag is kind of a twist on football, I guess you could say. There's 3 poles, one on one side, one on the other side, and there's one in the middle. On the center flag, which is in the middle, contains the flag, and the teams start at each side. Now, they're instantly going to rush towards that flag when the whistle goes off, and there's usually a 5 to 20 minute limit for them to get that flag and take it over to the other side while eliminating players on the way. Now, if you can seem to get your way around the other team, more power to you. Mostly, they go straight through the middle, and it just takes out the players on the way. And that's how the game's played.
We also play another game out here at Quest. It's called Attack and Defend. What we do is we have a town out here. We send out a group of players, one team out to the center of the flag, or to the center of the town, and then we have another outside team. The one job is for one team to defend, the other job is to attack, as the name goes, attack and defend. Would you like to go into that?
Well, there's not a whole lot to say about it. He pretty much covered most of it, but it's a nice little twist on the game. It hones down your tactics for capture the flag, meaning that you can concentrate more on defending or on just doing your offensive moves, moving in on the flag.
That sounds pretty good, Scott. Anyways, we're going to go out to the field, show you around there, and we're going to shoot Steve Sanders, the cameraman, out there. Hopefully he doesn't yap too hard. Anyways, see you in a few minutes.
Here we are to demonstrate a little bit of safety on why you should not wear ski goggles or anything other than approved goggles when you're playing paintball. This is Jeff Sanders. He was our cameraman at the time. Now he's our demonstrator for us. He's going to shoot his pair of goggles that he used to wear.
Now, as you can see, that's a normal paintball encounter.
Our registered goggles are completely gooed, but unmarked. There's nothing wrong with them. They can still be used. These goggles, on the other hand, are shattered and battered. And this mask can allow paintballs to slide underneath, even just avoiding the goggles.
Okay, give me a count now. Oh wait, hold off 1 second. Make sure everybody's ready. Get ready, guys. Barrel plugs out.
Who's gonna hang back?
Everyone
ready there?
Yeah, everybody's ready here. Go for the count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shutting it off, sir.
10-4, okay, I'm shutting off.
down by the road.
Walk back, Ed. Walk all the way back.
I got it. You're a hit. Are you hit, John? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we cleaned that side out except the one that ran to the road. I got one that ran over. You saw that one, all right?
Here's John, and he just got hit.
Two by the flag.
Walk all the way back, John, please.
Where you at, Brad?
Can't wait for him to go. I'm not covering his ass.
Hey, check. You're hit. Get broke. Get broke, Scott. Where you at, Brad? Brad, where you at? There's at least one in town. There's at least one in town. There's one on the back side of town. One in the right-hand woods. Finally, I had a good game today. What do you know?
I think there's still some more guys over there.
No, man.
I think you got a clear shot.
How's the game, boys? Good. It was rad.
Got a little miscommunications back there, though.
Who was surrendering?
I don't know. He said, I guess
I surrendered.
he ran up on him, and I thought
You only had me yell.
it said he surrendered, and then I thought he said he surrendered, and he fired at me. And I was pissed off.
How'd you do out there, Jay?
Dude, I was waiting right over there. I was just about ready to come in, but
What's
the
up,
phone
dude?
started. My gun. Is that shooting?
No, we'll go ahead and try to fix it.
I didn't shoot one bullet.
I got all mad, dude. I thought that dude surrendered.
Burn plugs out, guys!
You guys ready over here? Yeah. Okay. Let's get this going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was a good shot, man. You got him in the toe. There's John here. There's John right there, shooting him up. You're hit. Good shot. God, man, you're really getting hit a lot there, Scott.
Nobody else is going up front. Everybody's holding back.
I know, you're supposed to be patient in games like this. Go for long balling for the first half and then go for it afterwards. Look at Steve over there.
That guy's going to be out of bullets here soon.
Both forearms.
I know.
Brad on the right. Brad on the right. Brad on the right.
Jeff's gonna make a good head ref. He's doing good. Check him. Good shot.
Got you, got you. Brad's over there on the right. There he is, running, running, running.
You gotta clean up the barrel.
Go for it, Mike. Get some.
Check it out, man. Right in the head. Right in the head.
All right, got Brad out.
Good job, Ed.
Brad's out.
Jay's out too, dude. He got blasted full blade.
I know.
Life goes on.
I got nailed point blank, dude. Yeah. I didn't have shit to do. Back there.
You got one, Brad. Brad did. That's what you got.
That was a little ballsy, Ed.
Huh?
That was a little ballsy there.
It's only a game. It's not real.
That's great.
He wouldn't have been out then.
Yeah, I got him first, and then as he was going down, he hit me.
Tough call unless they got
Yeah, there wasn't anybody. I had to have him check it.
That's right, so he did good.
I got that sorry sack of dew
Got
over
him?
there.
Behind that.
I mean, he was keeping me down. I think I got him in the...
lucky, Brad. Lucky shit, man. No, look at my goggles. Got one freaking paintball.
Where shot? Turn it upside down. Turn your gun upside down. Fire it a few times. Turn it upside down.
No! Upside down!
There you go. Hey, you got Steve.
You got him there, Brad. Two of you?
Oh, Tom's left, Jeff. Tom.
I got him.
Get him?
Yeah, I got him.
He's got the flag.
15 seconds! 10 seconds!
Who's that madman who
Game over!
that was you, Ed? You lose it.
I just crashed at you and shoulder was out just far enough.
Got me. Cause I was looking at my foot. You shot me, didn't hit me. Did I hit you?
Yeah,
Yeah, once I definitely stacked
Hey, you were rolling around.
I had no paintball anyway, so.
I didn't know he was there.
Yeah, this is good. Hey, Larry, I survived till the end.
Upside down.
You having a good time, Tom?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oops, I mean,
How about you, Mike?
That's great.
Welcome to Paintball Adventure Games, hosted by Larry Carragate and
Scott McDonald.
we're here at the second annual Amateur Montana's Cup 5-man tournament, and we're going to show you some of the highlights we shot during the 2-day event. It was quite a party, wasn't it, Scott?
Why, yes, it was.
It was definitely a party. I'll tell you that, definitely. You should have been there. Anyways, this year we got 9 teams from all over the Northwest and 1 team from Canada. The first hopefuls were the Northern Knights from Spokane, and I guess they didn't do exactly what they wanted to do. What do you think about that, Scott?
They were a little upset, but it doesn't really matter. If they played well, they came, they showed well. At least they looked good.
And there's a gentleman there, I think he's from, that was from Ground from Divorce. I'm not sure exactly whose his name was, but he sure put up a fight. This is a partial game of Ground for Divorce and Grounds for Divorce, and who's that other team, Scott?
I think it's Eminem. But hey, look at that good-looking referee. He's doing his job.
Shut up, Scott. There's another referee back there. Who's that? Oh, is that Sean? No, I don't think that's Sean.
That's the stone guy.
Was that the stone guy?
Yeah, he's the hungover guy.
No, that guy right there is toting, what is he toting? An Automag right there with 200, with an agitator loader.
16-inch Smart Parts barrel. He's got a little squeegee hanging thing on the side.
Yeah, I wish this, whoa.
Yeah, he's got more. He's carrying a unique 4-pack harness plus the tank, 20-ounce tank, smart remote, and a fancy little cover to boot.
Yeah, that's an agitator loader, isn't that?
Yes, it is.
I know what he's arguing about. Oh, he's also wearing Tasso gloves. We can't forget. Oh, who's that ugly referee right there?
You know, it'd be nice. See look at that. Is he doing a good job? He's got his eyes everywhere. The referee knows what he's doing. Here he comes. I'm sure he'll run across the screen for some reason.
Yeah, this tournament was center flag. That means you have to grab the flag in the center and bring it to your opposite or opponent's flagpole, and to score a victory. Each flag capture was 25 points. Each hit on the opponent's flag, our opponent's opponent was 5 points, and a flag hang was worth 50. Hey, there's Maggie from M&M. She's looking pretty fine there. I swear, she orgasms every time she drops that flag.
Yes.
Yeah, you were doing something special there too, weren't you, Scott?
Yeah, I was refereeing. I got to watch the whole thing.
There he goes. He snuck in the building, that ground from Divorce dude. You'll see Ralph here popping up. He'll kind of wobble into the scene. He'll get his first flag capture in this game.
Yeah, and he does a quite little dizzy little fall there.
There he goes. That's an automatic. They pump out around 7 to 10 rounds a second of probably about anywhere from 250 to, I don't know, 275 feet per second. I guess they're averaging about 275 to 280 in this event during that week. It was held on April 29th and 30th, for you guys that didn't know. I wish this cameraman would get things right.
Yeah, his name's Tim. Tim's doing just a superb job with this. You can see his fingers from time to time. Is he, that referee, does he look kickbacked or what?
Yeah, who is that? That's JB.
It's JB. JB's a dork.
If you're watching this, JB, you're a dork. Anyways, here's that guy, same guy from Grounds from Divorce. I'm not nowhere to be found, tell you the truth. There he goes, plummeting that poor little structure over there. And does he get the hit? Nope, I guess not. Oh, you see that smoke coming out of that building?
Yes, I do. That's CO2 condensing from an automatic. It means that he's got liquid, he's got problems.
Oh, there's Ralph. You can't miss Ralph. Look at Ralph.
Good old Ralph's going to get his flagpole.
He wobbles to the flag. There he goes for his first flag capture.
Hobble, hobble, hobble.
There he goes. You know, I'm sending this to Ralph. I wonder how he's going to like us editing
Hey, Ralph,
this.
go Ralph.
Watch out, Ralph.
Look out for the stick. Oh, no, Ralph.
There goes Ralph for the fall. Tell you the truth, he still hangs the flag, though.
Yep, he still makes his way over there.
And they scored a perfect 100 points off this one. I think they got all the points on this.
Something like that.
You could total up to 100 points.
Good old Ralph getting 75 points for his team.
And you can see the referee there checking him to see if he got any paintball splats on him
He's
before he
doing a
hung
good
the
job
flag.
he's doing, too.
Anyways, there's Ralph. Hey, Ralph, you're doing a damn good job, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph has got a bald head underneath that hat. For those of you that don't know that.
Tell you the truth, he was one party cat on Friday night.
He was one hot dog.
And I'm not sure what kind of gun Ralph was shooting there. Did you see any of that? Oh, there's the vending area that was offered by Universal Soldiers and who else?
8-Ball Posse.
8-Ball Posse, that's right. With team captain from Ronan. There's Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Anyways, that's sponsored by Ronan Job Corps. And that's Doc from the Northern Knights. They came all the way from Spokane, Washington. They're great guys. There's Larry right there, or Lawrence. Don't call him Larry, he gets upset. Say hi to Scott. Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott. That's the other Scott.
No, that's John.
No, that's the Scott. That's like not me, Scott. That's the other Scott.
Yeah, that's Scott. Scott Prosno. There's Lawrence right there. You can see him with his long hair and beard and mustache. Oh,
Chris Johns.
Chris Johns, yes, he was being stupid Friday night.
He was very stupid. He and his brother both. I don't even know what his brother's name is. I know that he grew up a lot.
How's everybody doing over here? Doing great. All right.
Anyways, we're getting ready for a big game here. What we did is we separated two of the experienced teams with the rest of the teams that were there, and they went out and battled it out on the center flag field, the town center flag field. That I think was Universal Soldiers right there. They're waving hello.
Hi, Universal Soldiers. I hope you don't really care to hear any of the stuff that they're saying on the actual tape, because we're just going to talk right over and we don't really get a flying fish patty. What do you think?
That's right. We don't really care, Tim. Anyways, there's Team Havoc and team captain.
Nice butt.
Yeah, team captain Greg Havoc, and
It's cold out
Hooch and JT, and hey, there's Randy. Raymond, no, that was Raymond, sorry.
It's cold out here.
It's cold out here. Yes, we're in Montana. Right there was the Shadow Walkers that just were by that van, and we're going to go see the Northern Lights. Yes, they are sponsored by Zap Paintball.
The ultimate paintball.
That's right. You get hit by Zap, you get hit by nothing at all. I don't think that made sense.
No, it didn't make sense, Larry. Don't you ever try and just say that again. Zap is the ultimate paintball, and it's like getting hit with a ball of toothpaste. Don't you talk that way. Hey, there's Zap and Doc.
There's Doc. Hey, Doc. And no, there's Dusty back there with that hat.
Yeah, Dusty. I called him Zap.
he was a Zap head, wasn't he? No, he did a damn good job, I'll tell you.
He held off 3 Shadow Walkers.
Yeah, pretty good sportsmanship right there.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, all these
good
teams.
Guy.
All these teams are good now. Who is that? That's the Cougars.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Good old RA.
RA, yeah.
RA.
You party until 5:30.
I
don't know. It's like, you know, the kind of things you get at the dorms, you know, your RA.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Hey, that's the guys from Havoc. Psychedelic squirrels, man. It's like totally psychedelic, dude.
Yeah.
He's toting there, I don't really know. The cameraman can't seem to hold things straight. Anyways, the last team you just saw was M&M, and they're from Billings.
Yeah. They threw a bunch of paint over the fence, and I went back and picked it up and threw it in my car when I left. You know, it just kind of, hey, there's me. Look at me.
And there's his car. Yes, he's pretending like he's a cop, man.
Yeah. Well, those of you who don't know my car, it says Full July. It's got the stickers and crap all over it. But, you know, it's a cheap car.
Hey, no profanity, eh?
Crap is not profanity.
That's what Greg... No, Raymond kept saying that to me. And there I am. Yes, there I am, right there. There's Raymond right there. There's Chris Zito, and there's Jeff Sanders right there, the referee that's walking. Yes.
Yeah, good old Jeff brought up only a pair of shorts, and we had snow that morning.
Oh, did we have snow that morning? Oh, that's right, it was cold. There's Steve, there's Nathan, and Chris Zito. And we're getting ready for Capture the Flag here, where I think this is the Shadow Walkers and Universal Soldiers. Universal Soldiers stomped on the Shadow Walkers in this game. I think this is the only game, no, 2 games that that the Shadow Walkers lost to. Anyways, they shouldn't have lost this one, but they did a good job in losing. We got to hand it to them, definitely.
They're really good losers.
Definitely good losers. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely agree.
Definitely agree. Anyways, you can see the ref back there. That's Eric, one of the referees, and hey, that's Steve out there walking in the background, isn't that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's toting an Automag without a crown point barrel, but it does have a power feeder.
Yeah.
And a custom Steve machine barrel manufactured here in Missoula, Montana.
That's right.
And I think he's got a 6...
thumb shot.
Tim and that thumb shot. I swear, I should have handed the camera to somebody else. I swear.
He was cheap. He worked for food.
That's definitely the truth. We can't argue there, Scott. Anyways, there's some splatter right there. I don't have no idea where that picture is. Oh, there's Nathan. Got shot there, right there in the neck. You see that? Pink, beautiful color for Nathan's fashion wear.
Yeah, eat your heart out good.
There's the flag.
And a shirt shot. A little bit of free publicity.
Yeah, that's advertisement for sure. Don't we think so?
Yeah. Me too. And there's a lesser spot at 8 Mile Posse.
No, that's Universal Soldiers, guy. Universal Soldiers. There he goes. He's rushing for the flag. He captures it.
Universal Posse.
What do you think of that?
Huh?
What do you think of that?
Think of what?
I don't know. Capturing the flag.
25 points.
That was an instant 25 points. But they got Nathan out. That was worth 5 points. Yeah, so there you go, 30 points.
25 points. 25 points.
Got a cold, Scott?
Yeah, that's what happens when you sleep out in Montana weather in the middle of April. Well, in April.
Definitely, they thought it was cold. There is a Universal Soldier blasting away. He's sporting a Tippmann Pro-Am there with a 200 round gravity feed loader, or I think it's 150 feed loader by Indian Springs. Yes, Indian Springs. Indian Springs have good loaders. I still think V-loader is a little bit better than Indian Springs. What do you think, Scott?
Well, the new clamshell design allows you to open up and clean them out and paint them and put stickers on them. Whatever really chose your chicken. There's kind of allows you to do more stuff that you want to do.
Yeah, definitely. I have a problem with Indian Springs gear, definitely. You know, trying to take it apart, or when I break a paintball in it, you know, trying to clean it out can be a hassle. You have to put it over the hose and then wipe it down slowly. Anyways, there's another Universal Soldier over there. And it looks like they're going to win this game. I think this is, yeah, this was one of the only games that, 2 games, this game and another game that the Shadow Walkers lost. Shadow Walkers could have came in first, but they kind of screwed up.
Yes, they did. They beat out the top 2 teams in the tournament that advanced them up. They beat the Canada tournament Havoc, who actually took first place, but they beat them, but they didn't.
Should have beat them.
Should have beat them, but they didn't beat them. Well, yeah, they did beat them, but they could. You know what I mean?
I think they did a pretty good job, don't you, Scott?
Yeah.
There's another Universal Soldiers. All the Universal Soldiers are from Job Corps in Ronan. They're out here to learn some sportsmanship and some teamwork and get together and play some mean old paintball. Good, aggressive, old-fashioned paintball, I'll tell you that. Playing center flag here again.
Yeah, those 2 original names, 8 Ball Posse and Universal Soldiers. They come right out of the books.
Is that right out of the books? Oh, yeah, Universal Soldier. Wasn't that Van Damme's movie or something?
Yeah, yes it was. And 8 Ball Posse, I'm sure has been done before, but hey, to each his own.
There they go. They're about to hang the flag here to score their 50 points. They just did a total elimination on the Shadow Walkers, and I bet you they're feeling really low.
Oh, instant apparel of players. The Eat Little Camera kicked them by 10.
Oh, what was that? What was he doing?
Oh, he must have turned it off, turned it back on. He did something weird. I haven't seen this footage yet, so I wouldn't know.
Here we are. We're taping live. In fact, we're dubbing in this voice, as you probably can tell. We're doing a terrible job. There we go. Oh, there, fingers!
I'm shot.
Finger shots, dude.
That too.
That was offered by House, that little strip line. What's House's real name? I have no clue. He's just built like
Jason
House.
Serini. He's a little stud boy.
Little stud boy, yes he is.
Big little stud boy.
You can see me wearing purple in the background there. Well, we're flipped to another shot. Dan, the cameraman, he did an awesome job photographing.
And Dan, the cameraman, if he can't shoot it, no one can.
That's right. If you guys ever pick up a copy of APG magazine, Fun Shot. Anyways, yeah, you'll see some of his great pictures. As we're closing up here to Team Havoc, there's Hooch. There's Greg. Or I think that's Raymond. I'm not sure who that was. JT's in the back there, as you can see. Raymond and JT are walking in the back. I'm not sure who this gentleman is.
Greg Havoc.
No, but next to Greg Havoc.
Let's go.
Okay. And those are beautiful refereeing staff. Steve Sanders, Reagan, Jeff Sanders, sorry. Reagan, JP, and oh, forget it, all the rest of those guys. Forget it.
People that we don't really give a whole lot of credit to just because they deserve the credit. They deserve more credit than we give them. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they deserve more credit than we give them. Here we are at the big game where we divided up all the teams that played in the tournament into 2 equal teams where some of these team members from the sticks out here in Montana never have the opportunity to play with real experienced players. So here on the big games, they're allowed to experience some really good paintball with some really experienced players toting some of the high-tech guns of paintball. Yeah, there's JP. He's looking stupid.
He always looks stupid.
JD or JB?
JB.
JB.
Like the restaurant, you're like JB.
JB.
Yep. Well, I don't know what that stands for. It's a good thing to remember.
Anyways, this event turned out really fun. A lot of paintballs flew in this event. Some players claim that they shot anywhere from 700 to 1,000 rounds in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott had a lot to say about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, running above the damn horn.
Oh, sorry.
I think this was a whistle call. As you can see, there's a whole group of people there. There's about 25 to 25, all toting semi-automatics. And here goes. There they go.
That's a lot of paintballs. I saw some collide in the air. That was an experience worth being at.
I don't know if I've ever seen real bullets collide in there, but I have seen a lot of paintballs flying and then all of a sudden colliding in midair. That's pretty neat, Scott.
Yes, it is. A neat little performance in the air. Yeah.
Let's see if we can name some of these characters that are shooting here.
Yeah, of course not. No, we don't really know what we're talking about yet. Oh, see, there was one hit the tree. And
I think one hit the camera, and they just wouldn't tell me that it hit the camera because I'd get upset if it hit my camera.
when? Hey, there's House.
That's House. You see, he's shaped like a house.
Look at it. He's even got a roof.
That's Jason. What's his last name?
Serini.
Jason Serini, boys and girls.
Yes, sir.
You got a cold?
I've had a cold. I woke up one morning and I just kind of fell over. That was the night after the tournament. I think I had an ear infection or something because it just completely knocked me out. It's pretty cool though.
You got care?
No, I didn't ask you if you cared. You the one. Well, you asked me if I was okay. You know, apparently you did care. So does it really matter?
Hey, there's Sean. Yes, there's Sean.
Ugly, ugly, ugly guys. Guys with no life.
We got no life. Paintball players don't have a life.
That's right. Hey, nice run, buddy.
That guy, I think, was from Havoc. No, not Havoc. No, that guy was not from Havoc. I correct myself. That guy was from Psychedelic Squirrels that just ran.
He runs like a weirdo.
I think he did a damn good job. I think they did a damn good job this tournament. You know, for the first time being at a tournament, they did a really good job.
There were a lot of firsts this tournament.
Yeah, there was a lot of first-time players. Let me see here. There's Scott Parsnow running across the camera. There he goes. Gosh, he was like greased lightning. Special effects.
Low budget special effects.
Well, some guy's crawling over there. Sometimes it helps to crawl in paintball. But the great thing about paintball is you could actually hide behind a tree. I don't think real bullets would stop you.
You can hide behind grass in paintball.
Yeah, you can hide behind grass. You can hide behind your wife in paintball.
Yeah, you can hide behind a lot. You can hide behind paper mache if it really turned you on.
Yeah, well, at 200 miles an hour, paintball traveling 200 miles an hour go through paper mache, don't you think, Scott?
Yeah, it depends on who made that paper mache. Yeah, there's somebody up there at that circle. And there's more referees and the fence. Ah, look at that fence.
Be careful. Barbed wire tends to hurt when you rub against it.
I heard one of the knights kind of whining. Yeah, I cut my camos on your fence. Yeah, I don't like it.
Did you really?
Yeah, you ripped his camos on it. Like, Crimea River.
Tell you the truth, I think barbed wire works really well as boundaries.
Well, if he got that close in order to rip it, apparently he was getting ready to close over the boundaries. So it's kind of his fault anyway.
Yeah, they definitely deserve it if they rip up. Anyways, I can't get... Man, what happened to this? At least we at least see some of these players. Right there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One behind the spool, two behind two different spools, a bunch of guys behind pallets, one guy behind a tree.
I think there's some pretty cruddy camera footage here. Tim! Hi, my name is Tim.
My name is Tim. I gotta learn how to use a cameraman.
Well, no, he has that Brooklyn accent. It's like, hey, wanna go check? I can't even do it. What's a Brooklyn accent, Larry?
I have no clue. I'm from California.
He can't pronounce his Oz. Go check that guy. He might have some paint on him.
Hey, this is the guy from Canada. Yes,
He's got a big blubber factor in that guy. Watch. You'll see him get hit, and he just kind of bounces and flukes all.
This is Raymond. Hey, that's Bob. That's a Bob. What is that? Bob Long, Signature Series belly there. Don't be making fun of it. I got one myself.
Did you have him send it?
No, but
How much did it cost you, that belly?
It was pretty big, I'll tell you that. Anyways, that was Raymond there that you just saw a few seconds ago. I'm not sure who's in that building. I have no clue. My seat is squeaking.
Guy in the house is out of there.
There's a lesser spotted referee's head down there. Turn the camera. And there he is. Who's that? Is that his name, Raymond?
Yeah, that's Raymond. I'm not sure what kind of gun he's using there.
He's using a Sterling.
No. Oh, no, that's the PMI-1. He's using a PMI-1 with a 200-round Indian Springs loader. Yes, he is, because you remember I went up to him and talked to him about that?
Sure.
No, it is, with a custom barrel.
Yeah, but the pump's on the barrel. PMI-1 didn't have it on the barrel.
I have no idea what this cameraman's doing.
Why? He's a nice shot of the grass and an out player. Oh, someone's head.
I think that was Hooch.
Oh, he's gone. Look, where did he go?
That was Hooch from the guy that just went across the counter. It's Hooch from Havoc, Team Havoc. There he goes again.
Yeah.
He cheated.
Loser.
No, he was like giving out positions to the players that were on the field and taking pictures too.
And I told him to get his tail off the field. I'm like, hey, out of here, buddy. You cannot be here.
Yeah. Who's that?
Oh, it's me.
No, that's not you.
Yes, it's here. I go, I'm running.
That's right, Steve. I mean, Scott was. I'm calling him Steve again. Hey, Steve, how you doing there?
Yeah, even Youngblood called me Steve.
Yeah, I keep calling him Steve. I don't know why. We have a person on our team named Steve Robinson, but I always mistake this Scott McDonald for Steve. Anyways, Scott McDonald Jr. We
I
gotta
don't
get it
have a
right.
beard. I do not have a beard, my friend.
I do not have a beard, my friend. Anyways, there's Sean again. He got lit up, as you can see on his back right there. He was reffing, and some guy lit him up with green paint on.
He's a many-spotted referee.
Told him. Oh, who's that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's somebody we can't identify yet. Yeah, finally. Tim finds the zoom button.
What took him so? They captured the flag over here. They're pointing. Who is that? Oh, as you can see on the bottom, RA. They're shooting away with her. Their gun was Maggie from Team M&M.
Who are these guys? I don't know, dude.
Well, you see the paintballs fly?
Twang, 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 twang.
There one bouncing.
Hey, there's my radio. Oh, nice camera footage. Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I'm dizzy now.
You got a barf.
Anyways, there's oh, that's a beautiful gun. There's a Puma right there. What kind of Puma is that?
A new one?
Yeah, a new one. Anyways, that's a Puma with a spotlight scope there. And there's another guy right there. I think that was Marty, and he's holding a PMI. No, what is that? What is that? That's a Tippmann Pro-Am. Tippmann Pro-Am with no, that was a Pro-Am, I think. Yeah, that was a Pro-Am, not a Pro Light.
How special should he feel?
They're very closely similar to each other.
Yeah, one's plastic, one's not. Very similar.
Yeah, but one thing too is he had that U-Loader 100. Yes, that's right, sir.
Yes. You are correct, sir.
What a bonehead I got here.
Yeah, and I work for food too.
I wonder if he's going to the bathroom here.
Yeah, he's got that nice squat footage there. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Paintballs are flying. He's got his gun up there, but he's not out, I don't think. He's just saying, they're over there.
yeah, they're over there. Like you can't see them.
No, that's Hooch right there. There's Hooch. I was wrong about that other cameraman. Hooch is over there playing. I think he's toting what is he toting? An Automag.
Yes, he is.
There was two preferred guns out here on the field during this weekend, and it was Automag Man and...
what? Oh, the...
Autococker.
Oh, yeah, the autococker. Yeah.
Autococker Man.
I didn't hear what you're saying. I was paying attention to the game photo.
I have no idea who that photographer was. Hey, there was Paul and TJ. Paul and TJ. They're from Jesse Hall down here at the University of Montana. You can see them there in the background, kind of with their hands in their pocket. It was very cold that day.
Yes, it was. Second day was awesome. After everybody left, it got really nice.
There's John strolling away. Yes, he is the cool little kid. He's only 12 years old. Not this guy. That's Nathan, his older brother. But the guy you saw in the buildings over there that kind of like strolled back to the building, that was Jonathan Zito, and he's one cool cat.
Yeah, he's one cool cat.
I like him. Yeah. I like him a lot. He's a cool man.
Making fun of that.
Oh, thank you. I can be an airhead.
Okay.
I should have been born blonde.
Yeah, I've never seen a blonde Filipino though.
Yeah, it's a funny sight, I'll tell you that.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes with a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Here's Marty again. He got up really close. He just went over to this new barrier. I don't know what part of the field this is. Towards the middle somewhere. There's all the guys that were shot out. This game lasted 20 minutes. I think 25 minutes. I think I let it go overtime. Yeah, it was 25 minutes.
Yeah, it was enough for them to shoot a lot of paint.
There's Scott P. again. Parsnow. Scott Parsnow. Jonathan, so cool. Check that out. You never seen a 12-year-old so cool like that in your life, man. That guy's just awesome.
Lollipop kids, lollipop kids.
He turned that gun. That gun looked pretty damn big next to him, didn't it?
It did, as long as he is. That's not a sexual comment either.
Yeah, I have to edit this, you know that?
No, I didn't say anything bad. I just said it wasn't anything bad. Yeah. You know, I set a sandwich on top of one of those barriers, and it was still there at the end of the games.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like leftover a hamburger. It was like the bun. There was no burger left in it, so I just set it on top of there, and it was splattered pretty good, but nobody shot it. I was rather surprised. People hid right next to the bun.
Okay, now who's this guy? Oh, there's another. That's
what a paintball uniform.
Whoa! Look at the paintballs flying towards him. Splat, splat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The interesting thing about these Universal Soldiers is this was their first competition. They did pretty damn well. Ooh, that's Hooch. I thought the player was Hooch. I'm not sure who was Hooch. Anyways, Hooch is from Havoc, Team Havoc from Canada.
Yeah, he's the only one that didn't match.
And he's the only one that didn't say A all the time.
Yeah, he's probably American. Probably has a. I'll make any no Canadian derogatory comments during this one.
As you can see in the background, a few of the Northern Knights standing out in the open. I'm surprised they didn't get shot. Paintballs do travel about anywhere from 80 to 100 yards, and the velocity is anywhere from, I'd say, 275 feet per second to 300 feet per second to keep it safe. But paint guns can go hot on you and shoot up to 500 to 600 feet per second, and that's pretty fast. They'll go way faster than an arrow.
Yeah. And they splatter a lot bigger than an arrow.
Yeah, but an arrow goes through you, you know.
Yeah. It's not as fun.
Anyways, that's the many buildings here. As you can see, that building that's green, by the end of this tournament, that building is fully green.
Very green. Oh, and a lesser spotted Maggie.
Maggie, check her out. She is an awesome woman, Mom. She went through about a case and a half of paint during this whole tournament.
Yeah, what a woman. Gotta marry someone like that.
Plays paintball. A girl that plays paintball. That's awesome.
Plays paintball and let's see, she's gotta be 5'8".
There's little Jonathan again behind the structure. He just kind of walks. That guy could hide behind a rock.
Yeah, he got hide behind grass.
I've seen him do that.
Yeah, lay down on the ground and also no more Jonathan.
There goes one of the guys from Havern, from Psychedelic Squirrels. There's Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Tom did a great job.
Shot by Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie's gonna shoot you in the back.
In the butt.
I think Tom did get shot.
Tom got shot many times.
There's JP back there picking up paintballs and being a veg like he usually was. To tell you the truth, the reffing staff did a great job.
Yes, they did.
Watch the paintballs fly over this guy's head.
Yes, I hear a problem. Somebody's having gun problems. Somebody's having gun problems.
I don't think somebody was having gun problems.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm the one with the headphones on here, buddy. I could definitely.
Oh, there's House.
He's in that green building. I remember I was standing right behind that green building. He was right there.
When you hear a blowback gun, that means anything like from a PMI 3 to a Sheridan. I don't know, what do you call those Sheridans again? I forget. They're junk.
AM68s?
AM68s. They're a good entry-level gun, but for the experienced players, I think they'd probably pretty much want to go with the Automeg or Autococker. But if you hear a blowback gun, start rattling off like a machine gun, you know he's out of air, and you rush him.
Yeah, but I've seen people with that with the dual tanks. All of a sudden, they just turn on that second tank of air, get some supply going to it, and pretty much bum rush him right back.
I've seen that happen, too. That's pretty interesting. If you know the guy has a Tipman.
Or just make a sound, you go, whoosh, and all of a sudden they rush you, and then, whoa, and you instantly have them.
Yeah, you definitely do. Anyways, there's Marty again. This guy's a stud.
Yeah, I'd say excessive clothing. Excessive clothing.
That's what you call bagginess. Paintballs tend to bounce off your bouncy clothing. That's usually not allowed in this tournament, but in this tournament, amping went.
Yeah, it was just something we forgot to say. we had a choice. That would all
this guy was cool. This guy was from Team Havoc. No, not Team Havoc. This guy was from Havern, from Psychedelic Squirrels. He's one out of the 10 paintball players out there in Havern, Montana.
Yeah.
That's over there by Chinook, isn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. Somewhere far off in the Great Lake North.
He's out.
Yeah, he did get shot out, didn't he? There's Jonathan again. Well, he's gone for a rush. I talked to this guy Saturday night, man. He was a pretty nice guy. And he's sporting there an Automag.
Yeah, it's exactly like mine.
That's airgun design. Well, now, what is that? What kind of gun is that? That's made by...
That's an Automag.
Yeah, but...
Automatic Smart Parts barrel, that's exactly what I had before I sold it to a Zitto.
And there's Maggie again. What kind of gun was she shooting? I wasn't sure.
I believe it was a Tipman.
Hey, check her.
A Tipman? I know they have a F2 Illustrator. She gets hit, and she's out.
Let's see what she's shooting.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that an F2?
No, it's a Tipman.
That's what I thought.
Keep pushing. There's only a couple.
There you go. There's a bomb rush going on, and I think, what color was that? We didn't even know the color when they started, did we?
What color?
That color.
What color?
That color.
Color what?
The color of their armband, stupid.
They don't have, I didn't know they had armbands.
Yeah, I gave them armbands in the beginning of the game, I remember.
Okay. Whatever.
Anyways, I wish I could remember that guy's name from the Psychedelic Squirrels. He was really a cool guy. We ended up getting pretty drunk that night.
Yes, we did. I could hear them ralphing from across the field.
As you can see, you saw that. You see, yeah, that guy from Team. Yeah, what is that? That's all smart parts. That's smart parts stuff.
Yeah, it's all smart hiney and a smart barrel and a smart stock and.
This show was produced with Paintball Adventures was produced with equipment and facilities provided by Missoula Community Access Television. We'd like to thank you guys.
Yeah.
Bye now. This episode.